All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
86, episode 22. All right, sound off. Who's still alive? Definitely not writing. Definitely not writing.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that could be either at death's door or dead here.
I get the feeling no more than two will be dead, though.
I think that specifically Frederica and Shin will be okay.
Yep.
It's just that they're both or one of them is going to be wounded.
Sure.
And getting out of here
could be problematic, you know. But I mean, hey, LENA definitely isn't around, so you know.
No, definitely not. No.
We need to see the reunion. We must see it. That's actually probably the biggest reason why Shin can't be dead.
Right.
Like it's you know because not until they meet again. But
like they have to see each other again so that if any of them become Legion, it'll be that like.
Right. No. Like at the very most, Shin would die, like lying there on the ground as LENA comes up, and then she salutes him and is like, "Good work, soldier," or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. This piano is eerie as fuck.
Honor is for the dead.
Tunk. Oh, that hand trying to stop him. Oh, here we go. Whoa, the eye change. Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah.
So how does he get out of this?
Ow, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Oh, that's cool. It's like the feeling of getting thrown onto his back sends him directly into his memory.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Whoa.
Get to join them after all this time.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Yeah. He's alive. All right. Nice.
Lost the arm.
So the piece that broke off is the shrapnel that hit him there. Okay. Okay.
And what's left? Oh shit.
Oh no way.
And then LENA comes in.
Holy shit. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, she stepped through the pale. Let's go! Nice. That is art. I love this shit. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, she doesn't know if he's alive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He doesn't know what she looks like.
Oh, shit. Why are you here alone? Ha. Ah. Ah. Ah, this is so good. And then you can't. You remind me of someone.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah! Oh! Yeah, keep approaching.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Don't give me hope.
So we... Yeah, you. Yeah. Oh! This is art. This is just everything. This is... there you go, from the OP, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, show him the picture.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the only one that's been carrying them this whole time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Let me look upon you with my own eyes.
Oh. Wow.
Some things never change.
Wow.
Yeah, that machine's done. You gotta get out.
Whoo! Nice.
Because you're not alone.
Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go.
All right.
Okay. Come on, don't bait us with them never actually. Retrieve him.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all on the same channel? Are we all on the same channel?
Right.
He's better be on the same fucking channel!
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
How many others? Mm-hmm. Here they are.
What?
Wait.
How is Raiden still alive?
Oh, all the ones that stayed behind. Yeah. Yeah, we were worried about you. Miraculously indeed. Holy shit.
All right.
He deserves a miracle every once in a while, you know?
Exactly.
Go!
Pop that hatch off, my dude. Cool.
Whoa, that's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that means they will see each other again, most likely anyway, during that. Yeah, they're... Oh, this is gonna be poetic.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I won't turn away from this war.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in a container or something! Yes! Her like, oh my god. Oh, that levity picked me right back up. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Holy shit.
Awesome.
Lifted her up and picked her up.
Yep.
Oh! That's the
All right.
the only reason they designed those stupid liquid hand things.
You're right.
Just to
So
have,
they could do
just
this.
to have that cool emotional moment. Yeah.
Oh, she remembers.
Yeah, did you forget? I just... Huh. Oh. Baka. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You need to live. Someone to live for. Yeah.
Maybe.
Now you
All right.
All right. Yeah, it's still his left hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
right hand's there. Okay.
all right.
Okay.
okay.
Peak. I feel like I've been doing this over and over again for the last 86 episodes or so, but like this was...
No,
This
there's
is
only
peak.
been 22 so far.
Ah, yeah, right, yeah. Okay. For a second, I thought she was going to the door to be like... The way she kind of walked up.
Well, I never actually...
Liar!
I mean, it was kind of on the fritz, you know?
Yeah. Okay, he kind of got fucked up a bit, but yeah. Ah, we're all alive!
Yep.
Yeah! Okay.
All right.
Handler 1.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a
That's
title for our
a
next
promise. You
episode.
better deliver.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause
Fucking show.
You can't cuck us like this.
God damn.
Okay.
That was everything
That
we could
was-
have wanted, and yet
well,
we still didn't get like
the cheeky bastards.
Yeah,
like
they gave us basically everything, but still, yeah,
This-
they decided to be cheeky about it. Yeah.
This is some rom-com levels of like giving you everything you want, but still managing to cuck you. You know, like it's like if I wasn't so damn happy
we had
from the
LENA
wonderful
showing
episode.
up.
Oh no,
Jacob.
no, I know.
It was
but-
going to happen.
No, I
for
know,
sure.
I know,
There was
but-
a small chance it didn't, but like, come on.
Yeah.
It's
And it
our
was
fault.
everything-
It's our fault for not realizing that they wouldn't recognize each other because they've never seen each other.
No.
Now, this is the thing. Mm-hmm. This is the thing. They didn't do some. Oh, they didn't know how close they were. One of them noticed.
Yep.
And made a character decision to not make the connection.
But given that it's a stupid ass decision, I have elected to say bullshit.
No, but that's the thing. It's Shin's final flaw is that he does not want the one person that kind of broke through the ultimate divide, the racial divide, the war divide, the divide of life and death, who now basically came back and gave him an extra jolt of life and basically just said, hey, wake up, you know.
That's right.
He's fucking awake now.
Oh yeah.
So this whole like season of the story was just there to set up this moment when
and it was
would basically come back to life.
Moment.
The Shinigami basically breathed his first breath. And, fuck.
Like
it's good.
Everything about this episode was just a delight. Like, I mean, you know, slight bit of salt notwithstanding of, you know, why can't they just see each other? But like the fucking the blue drone robot things just parting in front of LENA as she walks up bloody Regina
with the red flowers,
with the red flowers and everything.
The duality of the blood versus the color of the Legion, basically. One consuming him and then the other one now being this thing that instead of being the dreary swallowing you know, how would I say this? Like this vacuum of death, and that's what it is. No. She brings it, and it's this is life. This is
exactly
the good stuff.
Well, and it's life amidst the death, right? Because I think I remember at some point, whether it was for this show or Promised Neverland, someone passing along that those specific red flowers are symbolic of death, right?
They are, yeah.
So, but the thing is that it's, you know, it's red, it's blood, it's the amidst the death there is life. Yeah, exactly, right. He's the Shinigami. Right. This might be the world you live in, and yet it doesn't have to be one
she walks through death.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yes. And
and she's not
fucking beautiful.
Only able to do that because she doesn't have a burden to carry like you, Shin. She has the exact same burden to carry in some ways. Now, it's obviously not as difficult.
Personal life circumstances are different.
Personal life circumstances and also the actual mechanisms of her burden are different. But it is the same people. It's you. It's all your friends, your comrades, your fallen brethren. And now she reached you, and she didn't even realize that she reached you. And in a poetic way, that's something that's perfect, because then you were saved by her, not just physically, because that was a Legion. Which
and not just because it was you, right?
Right.
She is the kind of person that would do this even if it wasn't you.
Because of you and
exactly.
your friends.
Right. So, it's wonderful poetry and you know, just cycling of just the thing that he did and all of them did, the people that are alive and the people that are dead, that they wouldn't have even realized they were doing necessarily. And yet it had this wonderful impact on the world. And it's not just you that she has saved because of that, right? It's the
Republic.
The survivors of, you know, the San Magnolia Republic or whatever. Like that's they you. Probably would not be around if not for you guys, right? So wonderful, awesome, and yeah,
you crush on her, and you
definitely
are in the thing there.
And Frederica being like,
you got really excited when she said her name.
I didn't buy the sibling energy between Frederica and Shin until that moment.
That exact
right
moment.
Where I'm like, there we go. Like
it's the element where, because of Shin's burden and the way in which he's been held back as a person by that. Frederica gets to kind of cheat her way into that status with her power.
Exactly.
But this was the moment where finally he kind of reached equilibrium, and then her power kind of played off of that to the, okay, yes, I will get vengeance, Frederica. Oh, you need her back? Yeah, I'll shove her in a container or some shit and send her to you. No, Shin, you betraying me? Me? How could you? You are.
I saved your ass.
Yeah, and you're getting sent back in the box, not a Fido box. Fido's a nice box. You're going in a basic bitch box.
Yeah, I liked how they kind of touched on the ways in which everyone survived. You know, Fido saving Raiden in some fashion. Frederica being saved by Kitty. It's like, yes, it's Okay.
These are miracles that would have had to happen in order for them to be alive. And the show is saying, yes, they all happened here because this was an emotional fucking moment.
Exactly.
He needed them to be alive here.
Right.
This was not a moment where he needed to have another person go before him.
Yep.
Because fuck, he's had too much of that shit.
There is a possibility, there is a chance that maybe things can be different. And it's also, because it was done in this moment, that is also a wonderful way to keep the tension up for the audience.
Yes.
Because even if it was something where the Morpho fires its main fucking gun that can obliterate an entire base in one shot and shoots right at Raiden, like, Raiden should be fucked, right? But no. That happened because of the importance of this moment. Right. So unless there is another moment of, this level of importance, no. They don't. That was their one card, right? Yeah, that was their get out of jail free card, and it's played, and that's it, right? Yeah. Like, so
there you go.
Good luck.
Yeah.
But okay.
I think this episode was perfect. They did so many cool little things that are fun to basically pull us into Shin's mind quite a bit, because this entire episode being called Shin, that makes sense.
Right.
This is perfect for him. But also, we full on took his other side, the Shinigami, the Reaper, and disassembled it with the words of someone that he's not seen in a while, and or spoken with in a while, and those words reached him. But in that moment where we've got the overlaid little black silhouette of himself talking in the lies of what he's probably had to kind of fight against every night as he goes to sleep, is that, oh, you have nothing. You're alone. All this is fated to end. You are basically just a walking husk that's just waiting for your turn to die. Right. And then in the background of that, beyond the overlay, are all those that have passed thanking him, because while Shin probably would love to kind of have that feeling of getting wrapped up in them again and dying and basically being able to go back to them, they're all grateful for what he did for them, but also, like, it's kind of I don't know if you thought about this, but, like, the idea that they were thanking him, I feel like there's a couple interpretations that don't necessarily all pick up on the same thing, but they have like a kernel of truth to them.
Okay.
Like there's an element of, oh, thank you, it's your turn to die. Like, you've done your work. We don't need you to keep fighting anymore.
There's
not a welcoming thing. It's just a acknowledgement.
Right.
It's a salute. But there's other ways to interpret it as well.
Exactly. And I feel like it's kind of showcased with the way that LENA remembers them. Sure. Even though we didn't see, like, her talking to them and her headspace or anything like that. The idea that while being with those people was an absolute gift for Shin, it's become more of a curse, if you will, because it's these are the dead that I must carry with me. I got close to these people, we had good times together, but then, like all things, it needs to, it inevitably ends. They die. I'm the one who has to keep going forward, right? And that's, how do you deal with that? How do you cope with that? So then them saying thank you, I feel like it's, on the one hand, Shin acknowledging the sort of accepting his job and the positives of it, rather than just something that he must do. He must keep them from being turned into Legion and everything. And that's kind of the beginning of him being able to accept himself and his situation, which is what he needs to do to be able to live, right? Because the entire thing of him being like, okay, now it's my turn to die, is I do not want to be in this situation. I should not be in this situation. Why am I the one that's still alive? And so the natural conclusion is for me to go and die, right? And it's no, that's not how this works, right? Yeah. Like, we are truly grateful to you, right? And the fact that you are able, like, yes, it could absolutely be the negative thing of.
Oh no, I'm just saying that's one of the fun interpretations that I thought was. Gotcha. I don't even think that's the primary interpretation. I think that's just one that's a fun thing to think about. I feel like it's obvious that that's like the correct interpretation. I was just bringing this up as like have you thought about it in the it's not a negative thing, but it's in the welcome, it's time for you to die kind of thing.
Right, exactly. You can rest now.
Yeah. And the reason why I think it just flat out doesn't work when scrutinized is just the way that the silhouette was overlaid and contradicting basically a bit of what they were saying. So
right. Yeah.
But oh man.
That was wonderful. I loved the her showing the and the thing is the fact that Lena was showing the picture and the note and everything. And yet, that doesn't necessarily mean that she actually understood that it was Shin in there.
Yeah, there was just enough warbling of the voice, and also it's been long enough since those days that she's probably forgotten exactly how he sounds. So she probably didn't know that it was him.
Right, and he specifically didn't talk once there was the sync, right?
Yeah,
because then it probably would have been obvious, but yeah.
Right,
oh,
and I think there was also a very clear kind of distinction when all of the comrades had come in that she wasn't synced to them.
Right.
Otherwise, she would have, figured it out.
Yep.
But yeah, the moment of the Legion are coming. This feels like something that I totally expected to happen if Lena showed up. But rather than having it be they all fight them off together, it's no, we can't fight them off. We need to adjust, run back and everything. And that's what pulls him away from revealing. But the thing that they promised us with the next episode apparently being called Handler 1, which is very cool.
We know who Handler 1 is. So, it's like... Yeah.
But... what's really cool is before they leave, Cyclops says, "Oh, you didn't see that marking?" And then she goes, "Oh, right, you've never seen it." And then Lena's like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
Which means that at some point...
It's like, oh yeah, that was the Reaper.
At some point, not now, not today, at some point...
But the information
will be passed along.
Exactly.
Of like, wait, what was that thing you were talking about? Or it's like, or Cyclops goes up to her and is like, "Hey, so... you know that you saved the Reaper over there, right?" And she's like, "Wait, wait, what? Wait, what?
What?"
Yeah.
And then the next time they meet, then it's her turn to,
and she walks up and just punches
and
the
like,
cockpit.
"What the fuck?
Why didn't you say anything?"
Yeah, right.
And he's just gonna be like,
I don't really have a good excuse, but it's just that I've been going through a lot of personal growth recently, and it was all just moving very fast, and I wasn't sure if I was quite ready for that yet.
Wow. We got so much catharsis just hearing everybody's voice, and then even hearing Ernst just talk with them about, hey, yeah, so the next step of this is we're going to do what we can to rescue the survivors of the Republic. Which is like, oh, now you guys don't have to be involved in that mission, obviously.
But they're going to.
But I'm going to let you know that's what the next stage of things is here. The Republic's fallen.
Yep.
So we're going to have to do what we can. That'd be the ethical thing to do. But it's also probably tactically one that makes sense because we don't want them to use the Republic's territory.
Yep,
and probably their technology. So, there might be some Federacy expansion happening potentially. Could be an interesting little thing there.
Yeah, I'm sure that could be
that could be an interesting
we can
line
figure that out after
that's a later thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then there's also the what did our girl say? I'm not going to run from this war.
Right.
And Shin immediately stepping in and kind of answering for all of them. Yeah, no.
Okay.
We're going to do this. Yeah. And it's just like, oh, wow. What a way to take this really, really fucked up situation they started off in and come all the way to here where they have agency. They have come very close to, well, bumping back into the person that kind of, showed them basically a way in which the Republic could be saved, maybe.
Right.
But now it's now we're actually going to do that, and then we will potentially bump into her again. Yep. Oh, wait, this is just amazing. This is just...
Yeah. Well, and also...
so good.
One of the things now that they've had a not quite reunion with Lena, but kind of, I want to see them, as they're going back to the Republic in order to save the people that are still there, for them to go past their old base, the old Spearhead Squadron base, and just to have that as like a, that's right, that's where we started, you know, like the going back home, but realizing, wait, this isn't actually our home,
right.
As they go on into the remains of the Republic and help people out. But
Frederica's survival bit literally redeemed the stupid liquid metal hand things.
Because those were so dumb.
I'm sorry. This show is, to me, like one of those like sci-fi shows that has elements of Attack on Titan, not just plot structure wise,
sure,
but also with regards to how it handles the soft magic system of its tech, basically, in that all of it is internally consistent, and yet there is a very clear, like, fantastical element to the way the Legion's tech basically doesn't need to be explained.
Right. It works.
It's just there, it works. But when this later part of the show started introducing the Legion's special, mechs that have, like, special abilities and stuff, I was like, oh no.
Right.
Okay. We're going for the whole people in Titans kind of thing, but it's the...
Or put another way, with maybe a less positive, where it's more of like a, please don't go there. Code Geass Season 2, this mech has this thing that is, and it's like, why? What it does? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and whatever, nanomachine, son. The point is that it was used in a plot sense to hand wave away a problem that we didn't want to have be a problem
for an emotional
bit of catharsis.
Right. And it's like
fuck, yes,
exactly.
That's exactly why you have soft magic systems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you have things that don't necessarily make sense within the bounds of the world, or you're like, I don't know if I really like it. It's a lot more complicated to try and use that in a satisfying way when it comes to plot resolutions, right? But when it comes to emotional resolutions, that's where it shines. So,
and then because of that, you can also then kind of combo it with a plot resolution thing that's not one that we necessarily even really thought on a meta level that the story would ever kill Frederica here. But it was also the show being like, no, we need to maintain realism on some level, which is Frederica being this close to the explosion
is
would
very
probably
bad.
Die.
She is not in a mech.
So we need her to be saved. What's a good way?
Oh,
perfect.
There we go. Yeah.
And that's a good way for Kiria to speak out and reach to them beyond death, not just to Shin in his final moments.
Exactly.
But also to Frederica. And thus he can be her knight one last time, save her one last time. Very poetic, very beautiful. It's just, this episode gave us so much. Yeah. So I wanted to bring up some things as well with Frederica. Yeah. Frederica catches on really quickly to a couple things because their power,
right?
Which is just nice, so we don't have to.
It's convenient to the story and helps things move along.
It helps move things along, but she kind of quickly apologizes, and this is post her being betrayed, So she's like, but in being saved, she then quickly is like, hey Shin, I'm sorry about the gun. And he immediately no, it's okay. And he says, in the end, it was just an excuse to go back to the battlefield. I fucking love that line. His gun, his symbol of being the Reaper, his thing where he would be like, oh, I'm going to go and take care of these people that have died so that, well, they won't get harvested, right?
Yeah.
Him going and taking on the burden intentionally is something he's literally by the gun being not retrieved, broken, left somewhere, and saying, Frederica, it's okay, I don't need it anymore, is basically the follow-up to Lena left him with is that, you don't have to do this alone. And so he's literally now saying, the next time this happens, it doesn't have to be me, and it doesn't have to be something I do alone, or they have to do alone. It's something that we're all going to share. And this symbol of me having to be the Reaper, me being the one that survives, me being the one that has to carry them all, I don't have to do that. And so
and the gun can be left behind in the same way that mech with the symbol is going to be left behind. Because it's like, that thing's trashed, it's toast. Why take it back?
Now, the thing that I think is, I like your point, but I really think it's a point that these things could be found. They could be repaired. They could actually be harvested. You could
decide to cling to it.
Exactly. You could try to cling to a dead thing here.
Right.
But
Shin is able to let go.
You don't have to. You can let go. And so him not only saying without saying it, and this is what good dialogue is it's just called subtext, is he's leaving it behind, but no, it was just an excuse to go back to the battlefield. I love that. And thus the going back to the battlefield isn't to carry on the burden of death, but it's to go to the destination that Frederica talks about later. And then she, says, well, wait, you're carrying them all with you. How is that an excuse? And then he calls her Baka.
Oh, nice.
And then she goes, oh, you're a softy Reaper.
Yeah.
And I just love that there's these little micro moments in 86 where you can tell that, like, a character is feeling something, but they're going to show it in the slightest bit of movement. So we don't even see him smiling in response to you're a softy. We just see his eyes soften a little bit. And then they change the subject, which is like, we closed that scene.
Yeah, exactly.
That was wonderful. So
nice.
Yeah. And
good catch with the gun.
He's a boy. He loves her. He's crushing on her. Yeah, and then she's like, okay, fine. I'll get all sappy with you. You found your answer, didn't you? And he's like, hell yeah. Yep. Reaches out towards the helicopter with her as she's leaving.
Yep. And
he turns away and goes into his eye, and episode ends. We go
all
credits. And of course, this show is so fucking extra. It has more animation during the ED, and fucking what's her name? The commander that's helping them and stuff. The way in which
she plays the recording, like
she plays the recording, is like,
like that's very, very professional. Very professional. Yes. You're their commanding officer. That's important.
But like the way in which she walks up there, kind of like,
and then she's kind of tiptoeing.
Like you can see her knees are kind of like bent inwards as she's like,
It's like a little like shuffle, like little dance that's going along with it.
And then she kind of like smiles as she shuts the door. And like, I'll let you guys sit around with that. So that's good. But
everybody lives.
Everybody lives, and while they're all elated by this, they have their moment of like, okay, cool, we did it. She survived too. I resonate with you, Corinna. Just the
so much has happened.
But also we survived. We are all here. Like she followed the longest. Like she was the closest to Shin other than Frederica.
Because Raiden got wounded and then he came back, but up until then, I believe she was.
Well, she wouldn't have known necessarily. Like, she would have been knocked out by that point. So she saw him go off alone in that respect. So it's I really feel for her in that she probably also felt like Shin waking up and being like, wait, everybody's alive?
Yeah.
They would catch up with her probably as one of the second to last or the last person.
Well, and Shin got lucky because he gets to, at the very end, wake up and hear all of their voices at once.
Right.
Can you imagine being the first to wake up?
Who was the first one? I think it might have been
Theo?
No. Anju.
Oh,
she was way back by the cliff and stuff.
Right, but then
so the Federacy troops would have caught up with her first.
Makes sense, yeah. But then the one by one, like, Are they still okay? You're still alive.
Right.
What about everyone else?
And they and then they catch up with Raiden or
they see this crater where the Morpho's gun was used, and they're like, "Oh God!"
Right.
You know. And then they find Raiden, you know, beat up, you know, behind a battered as hell,
right,
Fido, you know, and then oh good, you know, like that's
oh my gosh, but yeah. We got ourselves a happy ending. Mm-hmm. And yet there's one more episode! One more episode!
It's number 1, so come on. Yeah! Stop cooking us, please. Please.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.